Hello again, friends and fans, Raptor here, and welcome to Gold Rush the game. The wonderful dump truck is finally here, and I'm going to show you all the new equipment in the game with this recent update. If you're new around these parts, hit that like button, and if you love heavy equipment, gold mining, and getting rich, hit that like button. Let's get her up to 1,000 likes here, folks, and show your support for Gold Rush the game. Again, this is out right now for PC, coming to Xbox One and PS4 next year, and I'm going to show you that not only do we have a new dump truck, but also over at our wash plant way off in the distance, there's some new attachments for that as well, including a conveyor belt and also a little loading hopper as well. So let's get our front loader loaded up here. We got about 6 full loads that we can fit into our giant dump truck. Sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's 6. I've seen it vary depending on how full your bucket is. So we're going to get this thing fully loaded. We're going to get our front loader in action. Then we're going to show off that excavator too, and I'm going to show you all that new equipment. Again, folks, if you do hit that subscribe button too, you'll be able to see when I go live as well when we play this game. So anybody who's here from the live stream, welcome too. Nice to have you back. You are totally familiar with what we've been doing here, and if you're not, check this out. We've got a large area here where we're doing our mining. Our front loader is coming in and trying to get big old scoops of dirt and trying to load up our big dump truck here. So there we go, potential pay dirt right in front of us. Oh, there we go. Let's have our lights on too. It makes things a little bit easier to see, ironically enough. We don't have our bucket full, I think, 100%. Let's see if we can scrape a little off the top. There we go. That should be 100% right there. And we'll back out of here. The front loader has been fixed too in recent patches. The front loader has a lot more oomph with its tires, so you can see she really knows how to get up over the hills. Check that out. Before, it would barely be able to get up that bump. Now she has no problem. So if you're excited to see that dump truck in action, man, we got it going on. So I'm going to show you how everything works. Let's try to do two full scoops with the front loader, and then we're going to try out the excavator. So check out how easy this thing is to load. So as you see here, we've made a dugout area. I've used the bulldozer, which you see right over there, and we've kind of dug out an area here for us to load dump trucks a little bit more effectively. Word of caution, you need to be very careful with loading some of your trucks. So for example, you might be very close to the edge, but don't get much closer than this. You might lose some of the soil, but you're going to lose your front loader if you get any closer. So sometimes you just got to load it on the edge like that. Otherwise, your front loader is going down there, buddy, and you don't want that happening. Let's go back over to our mine. We're going to take a second scoopful here, and then, like I mentioned, it takes about 5 or 6, and we started with about 1 here, so a few scoops from the front loader and a few from the excavator should do the job. We can also use our bulldozer to flatten out some of the areas, which you see here. For example, you see how it's getting a little bumpy from our front loader? Well, if it becomes a little too hard for the front loader to come in here, the bulldozer is the perfect solution for a bumpy road and or creating new divots for you to dig down or to dig out certain areas. Look at this thing fly, man. Wow, I'm like exceeding the speed limit. Whoa, slow down there, Dino Man. We're not in a rush here. We're going to get tons of money here today, and as you see in the upper right corner, we got a lot of money here from our previous gold mining and such, but we also got some here to show off exactly how the equipment works. So for those of you seeing it right now, oh man, we're going to get even more rich. We're going to get so much gold, it's going to be awesome. All right, how much gold do you think we're going to make, by the way, from today's haul? I don't know, but I'm hoping at least maybe 10 ounces of gold. We're going to try to do 2 full dump truck deliveries here today, so we'll see exactly how effective that is. We're going to go ahead and cut the engine here off the front loader. Let's switch over to the excavator now. I'm very proud of this little delivery area. It really looks great, and it functions perfectly here in the game. And if you've been on the fence about getting this one before, I must say the front loader and the dump truck are a match made in heaven for getting as rich as possible in the shortest amount of time. All right, we've got our excavator here up on the hill. Let's open up that thumb. Let's open up the bucket, and let's start some digging. So as you can see here, we're at the Pine Valley map, by the way. So we've got all of that territory, as you see here on the map, just off in the distance. Look at how huge that mine is. There's so much area to dig out here, so I'm glad we purchased this land for gold mining here. We're going to go ahead and take a few scoops. There we go. And I think maybe 3 or 4 scoops should fill up the dump truck to completion. What do you think that dump truck is, by the way? I bet it's a Caterpillar. I'd really like to see some real-life brands in the game as well. They're made up for the game, but I'd really love to see some Volvo, some Caterpillar, some actual equipment here that exists in real life. It'd be cool to see brand names. But of course, with that comes a little bit of sponsorship, so you need to, the developers need to spend like crazy in order to get those licenses. All right, we're over the dump truck as well. We're filling her up more and more with some of that soil. Pay dirt is almost fully loaded here. Let's scoop from this side too. We're getting a little closer to ourselves. I think we should be good. Maybe one more. Is this going to be enough? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't want to overfill it. If you do, it'll fall right under the truck. Let's go one more scoop. You want to be close. Not too much, though. You don't want to overfill the truck. That can be dangerous, and you'll lose some of your pay dirt, and that's something we don't want to lose, especially in the area where we're loading it. All right, that should be darn near 100%. So let's go ahead and offload our dump truck now. I'm so excited. If you haven't seen the dump truck, here it comes, folks. This is really awesome. This thing really works nicely. And it looks really cool, too. Look at that. It's like a used dump truck. It's really cool. And by the way, some people call it a rock truck. In the game, it is called a dump truck. So if you press the E button to get into the side here, let's hop up into the cab. Well, that was a big jump. We're now in the dump truck. As you can see here, we've got the engine all fully loaded. Look at that. We got, 93%. So we're almost fully loaded there. Hey, close enough for me. One more scoop would have done us to 100%, but that's good. We'll have to remember that we can go a little bit more than what it looks like there. It almost looks full to me. Looks like there's a little room up front. So look at the power of this truck. And by the way, it has independent suspension too. So if you need to get over some rough terrain that the bulldozer hasn't yet cleared out, check this out, buddy. Watch this. Look at that. Look at that. Much power to get up over there. And you can see that suspension working too. Really cool. All right, so new pieces of equipment. That looks a little new, doesn't it? Well, there is our conveyor belt there with the buckets, and the thing behind it is the large hopper where we'll be delivering a lot of our material here today. Watch out for your truck there, man. All right, no problem. We're going to back our dump truck into our next to our power plant here, that large container on the left side, and we're going to turn on the water and the power, and we're going to get this thing fully functioning. That should be pretty close right about now, so that's good. All right, let's cut the engine. Let's get everything fully functional. First of all, we need some water, and of course, usually water and power don't mix, but for this, it definitely does. All right, first we're going to turn on the water. That water pump is sucking it from the river and going right straight into that over past the hopper into the shaker over here. And in order to get this stuff functioning, we need to give it some power. So you can see here all these power cords coming out of here like crazy. Here in this unsuspecting little container, we've got our power plant. So conveyor belt, turn on. Trommel, turn on. Shaker, conveyor belt container, even a work light and a duplex jig all functioning now. And I'm going to walk you through how all of this works. So let's start dumping our cargo off. Our big gold. Oh, this is a heavy load of gold right here. Hopefully this is nothing but pure gold. Here comes the dump truck. All right, check that out. So we're filling up the hopper now. We can almost overfill this, but should be pretty good here. All right, you see all the pay dirt going in there. Very nice. And now you see all of the dirt going up to the top on the conveyor belt. And there we go, all the pay dirt now turning into boulders and such. You can see the shaker knocking a lot of those larger boulders free. Let's go out there and I'll show you how everything works. So the water is being fed into the shaker, which is mixing water and shaking everything together. And it goes down here into the sluice. You can see there's some gold shining from time to time. There goes a little piece. And over here down into the trommel, it gets even filtered more, where we're going to use some fancy footwork here to get behind this thing. Oh, looks like I fell down. But once it goes through here, it's actually going to go through to the other side. Let's quickly reset here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh, boy. All right. So that trommel there, that's rotating. So I'm going to try to use some fancy footwork to dance on this thing this time. Here we go. Let's try this. There we go. Woo! All right. So down here, out of the trommel, and comes right down here. You can see all the water flowing into these mats and down into the jig. So there's potential for gold here. And with a giant dump truck delivering it, look at that. Only 11% full on that kind of stuff. The jig is working, and all of the equipment is working in full function. That is wonderful. Everything's going great. So after a couple of more dump truck full, we'll see how much money we get. We'll do another load, and then we'll just see exactly how everything works. Look at that. It's still dropping off dirt. Look at that. We could be on our way back loading up yet again. Very cool. I just wanted to show off how it works. So you see these little hooks on the side, too, by the way? You'll need to use the excavator to move these two pieces of equipment into place. The hopper and the conveyor belt are two separate pieces of equipment. So make sure you've got a lot of money to pay for these, too. They're the best to use with the dump truck, so make sure you buy those before you buy the dump truck, because otherwise you're going to have a bad time. And it works really well with the front loader, but you're going to be a little inefficient with that. All right, it's getting nighttime very soon. Let's head back over here. While that equipment is still working, we can be working over here too. So we're going to go ahead and back the dump truck into place. We'll park in front of the excavator and back her into the parking zone there. Look at that suspension, man. Isn't that cool? This thing really turns nicely. We got to try to get as close to the wall as possible, but it's a little tricky. There we go. We don't want to be too far away from it, but we don't want to be too close either. Okay, so the excavator did a good job. We were at 93% full last time, so let's get a full load this time. We'll try to do, I don't know, what do you think? 2 or 3 loads with the front loader, and then we'll switch over to the excavator. We'll keep mixing it up. Bulldozer, unfortunately, can't do anything other than flatten land and make giant divots in the land for the front loader, but it's still a very useful piece of equipment. All right, let's come over here. Let's grab another big O pile of gold here. Oh, potential. It's got some potential to be gold. All right, let's back out of here. We got our working lights on too, and I can set those up as well as we need. to be able to see more, but don't worry, we've got our lights on our front loader. I'm trying to do this as fast as possible as well. I want to try. I'm trying to get rich quick. It's my get rich quick scheme. That's my plan. All right, that or lottery tickets. So I'm going to need to go gold mining because I ain't got no money for lottery tickets. All right, let's move over here. Man, that would be cool if that was a Caterpillar piece of equipment, wouldn't it? Let's straighten out a little bit more on the bucket. There we go. And this should be perfect right here for a delivery. You can see here where it comes out just a little bit more. That's kind of where we want it. If we go too far forward with the front loader, we're going to have a bad time. That's going to be a bad day. Getting that thing out of there ain't going to be easy. All right, that's one full load delivered. Let's back out of here. Oh boy, that's quite the turn there with the front loader, isn't it? Oh, cool. You can see the lights on our bulldozer as well. That can help. That's kind of working lights for itself, too. Oh, wait. And it's really hard to see, too, by the way. If you're not paying attention, you can drive right off a cliff because a lot of the land blends together. Look at all that, man. All of that has the potential to be gold out there, and we're just doing it little by little. So if you want a game that has a huge amount of replayability or a huge time sink, this is one for you. All right, let's bring that bucket back up. There we go. And let's dig right in here. There we go. Look at that. Getting that gold. There we go. Full load again. We'll have to come over here with the bulldozer, I think, to flatten it out a little bit. Oh, actually, are we stuck? Uh-oh. I hope we're not stuck. Don't worry. We got differential lock on. Also, another cool thing is, while I'm trying to wiggle out of here, I'll get loose here in a second, but you see at the front of the front loader, too, by the way, those two hooks? Those two hooks, by the way, are very good at pulling the front loader out of any sort of mess that it might get in as well, but unfortunately, there's none behind. So you can see we got high centered right there with the large bumps and such coming around. So that's why you want to have that bulldozer present just in case. Of course, I can also scoop in lower. This thing will work like a bulldozer as well if you got to keep the bucket low when you're driving. But it will work like a bulldozer if you need it to. There's large mounds over here from all the creation of the loading zone. I'm so proud of this. That's so cool. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with too. I can't wait to see other people putting up screenshots and such of their mine and how much money they're making. This is great. Big update. Big update. I'm so excited. All right, 2 with the front loader I think is good. Let's go back over to the excavator just for a little bit of a mix-up. And when we come back with the front loader, we will make sure that we use the bulldozer to flatten that out a bit. All right, back to the excavator we go. Hopefully we can get over there and help loading up again very soon. Help the load up of that hopper. Let's keep digging out over here. I don't know where we want to dig out exactly. We're not going to be driving over here in this area. We're going to be driving behind. If I need to bring any equipment, it comes up over this way behind the excavator and enters the mine that way. So we can dig up all this area over here. It's all part of the gold mining process. All right, let's swing this bucket back. She's having a little trouble. There she goes. Nice big old scoop of dirt right there. Let's go into bucket mode here, and we'll swing it over to the dump truck. There we go. This is helpful. Oh, I guess it clips right through the thing. There we go. That's a helpful camera. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right, let's see how many loads we can get with this one. That's one bucket full. Let's try for a second one. Oops, careful there. There we go. That looks like another full bucket. And if we need any fuel, we've got a fuel tank. We got everything we need here, man. What more do you need when you're gold mining? I guess the only thing I'm missing is some Lunchables. You can tell I'm hungry, huh? All right. Okay, lower it down. Pull it back. Oh, I'm a little bit of a noob when it comes to loading these buckets perfectly, but I get most of it, which is better than I used to do, which was some of it. So I've gone from some to most, which is good. Wow, that truck actually does not fill up that slow with the excavator. It's actually very effective. I'm surprised. Pleasantly surprised. Let's grab some more soil from over here, some more pay dirt. Oops. I should really be pulling back, don't you think? I should be doing this. It should be more of this kind of a motion. There we go. That's a little better. Oh, why is it falling out? I wasn't... whatever. We'll deliver it. Practice will make perfect with this one. And let's deliver here. Seems like some dirt falls out even though you see the dirt's not even close to the edge, but... Alright, let's dig right over here. Oh, lower it down a little bit more. I guess it's different with this camera for me. I'll have to get used to it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Let's get rich. There we go. That's a full bucket. That's what we're looking for. Very good. Much better than it was, for sure. Whoops. Alright, so as you can see here, we've got our large excavator And our wash plant's working away. Any equipment that we get will be delivered over there. You will need to go to the store, too, by the way, in order to buy some of this equipment, and it'll be delivered here. You'll need about a $1,500 charge in-game to deliver each piece of equipment, too. So if you've just got just enough, make sure you have a little extra more for it. They'll get you. That's where they get you. There's no Amazon Prime here. They'll get you with that delivery fee every time. Well, it seems to not pull back. Oh, our bucket's full again. Oh, really weird. All right, we don't want to lose any rocks. So let's pull up our, there we go. There we go. Nice. Okay, that's another delivery ready. I think we'll top it off with just a little bit more. Let's reach a little further. I seem to do better when I pull back like this. There we go. That's the way she should be done. And another full scoop there, it looks like. And let's switch cameras. Oh, there's even a right side camera view. And even first person. Wow. This game's got everything. Look at that. That is just such a cool screenshot right there. Look at that thing. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? That's so cool to just see the dump truck getting loaded up like that. Look at that. Hold on. Do you guys want a Kodak moment? Hold on a sec. We need to have ourselves a Kodak moment. I think I'm going to use this for the thumbnail. Look at how cool that looks. That is just epic, man. Look at that. All right, perfect. Wow, it's a happy family here. The excavator, the front loader, the bulldozer, and the dump truck at 98%. All right, that's good enough. Let's roll over there. Let's head back to our little wash plant. And we're rolling up. Sneaking up here. We're crawling up. Oh, let's turn on the lights. Getting dark out. Very nice. And I have some lights over there as well. I used to put those on top of the power plant. We can put those back up there soon. And our other work light is over there by that pile. Ooh, careful. That's this dump truck doesn't take as tight of a turn as I think. All right. And for those of you playing Spin Tire's Mud Runner too, this game will be perfect for your heavy equipment needs. This thing is definitely like playing Spin Tires sometimes, especially when you got to be so precise. All right. Looks like she's ready for another delivery. Let's give her what she needs then. All right, here we go. And there she goes with another full load. Wonderful. Whoa, careful there, dump truck. I guess maybe there's a maximum to where you should load it. We're good. And let's lower this thing up a little bit. Oh, I see. She won't, doesn't want to turn at the same time you're lowering the bucket. That's weird. Yeah, we're good. Careful now, don't want to pull any of those cords out. Which you can do, so be careful for that. That's a good thing to note right there. Glad that happened. Alright, so look at that. Our wash plant is doing everything it needs to do. We've got extra work lights around here. Look at the power of the dump truck. Yeah, just come plowing right in there. This thing, it's almost, well, mark my words, it's almost impossible to get stuck. Now watch, I'll get stuck. But it seems to be one of the most powerful vehicles in the game to be able to haul all that dirt. So you can see where we've got a couple of mounds from all of our loading where we've had some misses. So it's always good to have the bulldozer around just in case. And we can also load with the front loader from the back too if we need to. So let's cut the engine here. And let's go ahead and check out our equipment. Let's see how much we've loaded up here. How good are we doing? Oh man, this thing's only like 12% full. That's crazy. Wow. Now it's still loading up here. You see the rocks and such falling off from the sluice. And you see the trommel and the wash plant working away. It's still loading all the dirt in from our previous delivery. So you can see scoop after scoop coming up there. I love it. I love how it brings it in little by little. Look at that. All the rocks and stuff falling down there. And then right down into our wash plant. That's really cool. I love that. All right, let's, I don't know. Do you think we should do another one? I think maybe one more. One more with the dump truck? Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe we should test and, let's see how much gold we got out of that. Two dump trucks full from our mine? Let's go see. It's going to be night. Look at how cool. Oh, my God. That's another Kodak. Look at that. That's epic. Wow. Nighttime storm. Big O mining. Wow, that's crazy. Look at that. That is so cool. That just looks awesome. That's a reason to get this game. Look at that nighttime. Nighttime mining, nighttime dump truck. Storm. I hope it rains. We'll call it nighttime Big O storm. Rain. Awesome. So I don't know. Who knows? All right. So it looks like the everything here is done. So in a perfect world, we would continue to work. Let's go ahead and shut everything down here. I know it's a little dark, so just bear with me for the time being. But let's go ahead and pretend like everything's good to go here. Let's shut off that other pump here, and I'm gonna make it daytime just because we did a little bit of nighttime mining there. Look at that. That looks cool. Where's that light coming from? Wow, that's coming from the dump truck. Look at that. Look at how far that light travels. Holy crap, that's huge. All right, so we're going to make it daytime here. I'm going to load up the pickup truck. We're going to see how much money we got from that. Let's just do a little experiment. I do a full load, but let's just see how much a little bit got us. And we'll see how full this thing is here in just a second. So we'll go over to the camper, take a quick nap, and then we're going to see how much gold we got. Inside that tent, by the way, just over here, we've got our wash plant all set up. I shouldn't say wash plant, but our wave table is all set up and ready to go. So all we got to do is flip a couple of switches and turn on a few generators. So we'll get started here. And, oh, look at that. Trailer, gold tent. Oh, that's nice. They actually labeled everything. That's helpful. Very nice. Okay, we're going to grab our pickup truck, and we're going to drive down there to grab those mats. And we're also going to have to grab a few more buckets. We have buckets in the truck, so I'll dump these extension cords and a few other things here by the makeshift storage area that I've designed for myself, I guess. Power cords, can't ever have enough of them. Make sure you always bring an abundance, more of what you need, especially with cables. They can break. Things do happen in the game. Vehicles get stuck. Tracks break. It's all really cool. How many cables do we have here? Jeez. Making Comcast jealous with all the cable I got. Jeez. Oh, boy. All right. Oh, boy. I kicked the bucket, or at least picked it up wrong. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's all over for Raptor at Side B. Hey, quiet down, narrator. I'm not done here. Sorry. All right. Let's go ahead and put the rest of the buckets in here. Nice. We're going to need these now. We're going to need this to wash all of our miners' mats and such. Miners' moss, I guess. All right. Let's flip out of here. There we go. Man, that is so cool. Look at how bright the dump truck lights are. That is incredible. We got to do some nighttime mining too. I wish I could make it nighttime. Maybe we'll do a little mining at night just to see how it looks as well. Okay, everything's off. We're going to load up everything that we need. And let's get the tailgate open. So first and foremost, we need to take off these grates. These are great. Oh boy. My jumping skills not so much. I was never good at Assassin's Creed. There we go. All right, let's just put these down here. So we have 3 of these to take off, plus 5 miners' moss areas to get, or is it 6? I believe it's 6 to get off there. There you go. Okay, so we'll load these up to the end. So we'll grab all 6 of these. Oh, oh, that's weird. The miners' moss seems to have disappeared from the duplex. I mean, the grill seems to have disappeared from this thing. Should be able to walk on it, but anyway, for quick loading purposes, we're just going to drop them down here. Uh-oh. Looks like I've gotten stuck. No! Actually, where'd that other miners' moss go? I don't know where that thing went. Let's quickly reset here. There we go. All right, we'll run back down there. Wow. Can't believe how much money we might make from this. It really works a lot more efficiently. And the updates seem to be timed in, I guess, conjunction with how players are experiencing the game. So right about now, legitimate players are getting to Tier 3. You can see, oh, there's the grill. It came back. That's nice. Okay, let's get all these off here. We can dip these more than once, I'm told. Or maybe not much anymore. We'll see. Oh, no. Let's grab those other 2. We're good. And then we need the buckets. Always with the buckets. There we go. All right, these 2 are coming with me. So there's a potential for gold to be in those as well. And we'll just load up everything into the back of the truck. All right, and of course that won't fall over. If there's gold in there and we tip it upside down, it's okay. So luckily there's that if you have to transport it. All right, we got 6 of these bad boys in here. That's 1, 2, 3. I gotta count, otherwise I'm gonna miss one. 4. Did I only take off 5? Looks like there's only 5. That would be number 6 right there. Okay. And then 2 buckets. Okay, let's see how rich we got with this dump truck. Everybody's always excited to see how much money we might make, or how much gold, really. Money, who cares about the money in the game? The gold, that's what matters. Now, of course, money translates from gold, but still, it's more exciting to actually get material. I'd like to see other mining in this game, too, but it's Gold Rush for a reason. All right, let's back out with the pickup, then. Let's back all the way up there, and let's see what we got. I guess we don't actually need the extra buckets, because with the wave table, you just drop it in. I guess I was thinking of Tier 1, but I'm a bucket man. Bucket man, backing up my pickup to the tent. Okay, you know the nice thing about camping? It's intense. If you never knew that. Yeah, think about it. All right, I know. Face palm away. Do all you wish. Do your worst. Oh, come on now. This bush is going to be really troublesome, isn't it? There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is grab these. We will still need to wash these off in order to work it. So I'll grab some buckets of water here. And we'll dump all these out. So I guess we will need the buckets after all. We need to wash the miner's moss into the buckets. And then we need to also use the other ones from the duplex jig. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited to see how much. That dump truck is just a godsend. It is so cool. It is a god tier. It's the god tier dump truck. Wow, try to say that 10 times fast. All right, 3 more buckets. 2 more. Perfect. All right, the truck's unloaded. This is about as close as we can get to the tent. Let's go grab some water. I know for a fact that we can grab some here. There we go. Oh, can I... Oh. Oh, really, game? Geez, now I've hit like another... Oh, wow. Another point where I'm stuck. I thought I could be cool. Walk on the edge of the pipe. All right, we'll grab that again. So I think we'll need maybe... I'm not sure how many buckets we can use to fill that with. We'll see. There seems to be an invisible wall there on the edge of the pipe. That stinks. Okay, let's see how many of these we can fill up here. All these unnecessary invisible walls. Just let me walk around. All these tight pathways. Jeez. All right, let's dunk these things like a donut. If you're hungry, well, here you go. All right, there goes one dunk. Oh, there's no gold. Oh, okay, so you can only dunk once. Okay. So, but you can only do it so many times. And I think the more full that they are of material, the faster that the bucket will get dirty too. So we might only be able to do 3 of these on one bucket. Oh, okay. Maybe 4. And then the other full buckets, we'll need these ones. These will go into the tent, so that's going to be needed. And what do we got here? This one, nope. This one, nope. It must be this one. Nope, not that one either. Ah, nope. Ah, here you are. Perfect. So our 2 buckets from under the duplex jig, if you remember. And these probably won't be able to be washed anymore. Nope. Alright, so we'll need to go grab 1 more bucket of water. So up over the invisible hitbox from the bushes, which is unnecessary. You should be able to walk through those. Like in real life, you should be able to walk through bushes. Okay, and then finally dip in the last 2. Here we go. Where's that one? Uh-oh, where'd I put it? Uh-oh. Oh, there they are. So more clean water here. So we'll have 4 buckets. So now is your time. For those of you who've watched through the entirety of this video, this is now your time to be able to tell me how much gold you think we're going to make. I'm going to say 10 ounces, but I know it won't be that much. But I'm just being ambitious. I just want to think positively, especially because we got that new dump truck here. All right, let's load all of our buckets into the tent, and we will get working with our wave table. We'll have to turn on the pump and the power generator over here for that. So keep in mind that you'll need to power and use water on your wave table. So it's always a good idea to have a little power source nearby just in case. All right, here we go into our wizard tent. This is like our little wizard tent out in the forest. Let's do some magic. Power generator is on. We're going to go turn on that other pump, which apparently is over here. So let's see if we can jump over this way. There we go. And this one is for our wave table. You can see the little hose. This one takes a green hose, as where the other one takes a big o red hose. And that's obviously going to be necessary for that wash plant. We can turn that off too, but oh, come on, game. Let me over. Jeez, I've been eating too many donuts, I think. I've been watching too many of my own videos. Okay. All right, game. All right, you know what? I was really bad at the Olympics, but now I'm in the 200-meter bush jump. There we go. All right, we got it. 10 points for me. All right, here we go. Let's turn on our let's see, is it the valve? Yes, you need to turn on the water, and then you need to turn on the table, which is right here. Okay. Wave table is ready. Let's go ahead and dump her off and see what we got. All right, so we've got, it's going to continue to go up, so let's see what happens here. Let's dump them all in as quick as possible. This all does it automatically, too, so there's no need to actually pick through your gold. It's already full. You're losing the pay dirt. Oh, you're lucky. I've never seen anything like this. The biggest gold nugget ever. Oh, it's because we found 40. Well, I guess technically I was right. Because it's like my first time actually getting to 40 ounces of gold. Wow, maybe that happens on occasion. Maybe you'll actually get so much for losing gold. Okay, so Raptor was technically right, I guess. But let's say minus 40. Let's see what happens. Your wave table finished processing. So I guess I lost some of it because I got too ambitious. So maybe 3 ounces of gold, but 43. I don't know if that happens at random or if it was just kind of because it was technically my first time. But man, is that exciting. So the dump truck fully ready and waiting for you, by the way, in this game. So if you'd like to, go ahead and download it on Steam. You'll have to check the prices and the release dates for PS4 and Xbox. And for Steam, I'm not quite sure if it changes. It obviously is always on sale, that kind of thing. So just check your local Steam store or whatever you use. So there you go, folks. That is the dump truck. That is nighttime. A little bit of nighttime mining, a little bit of the wave table, and a little bit of well, a lot of money actually. 43 ounces out of that one. So, and again, remember when you first start the game, I think it gives you magically 40 ounces, but maybe it happens on occasion now where you magically find ounces too. I don't know. We'll see. But wow, does that look... Hold on a second. Just Kodak right there. All right, perfect. All right, I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching. More of the dump truck, more of the bulldozer, and more mining coming up very soon. So I'll be doing more of this on our stream. And again, hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more of this. And of course, I will be live in a few days with more. So thank you very much for watching. Take care. Hold on. All right. All right, I'll see you all soon. Bye.